road trip. We are on our way to Richie Knuckles' secret private warehouse.
This is where he keeps the good stuff.
This is where the good stuff is.
The top shelf games, creme de la creme.
Tell you this about my movie posters. Every movie poster that I have is in mint. That means primo creme de la creme condition, okay? Mint, M-I-N-T, mint condition.
The folded
like
games are kept here.
Folded, rolled.
And every one of my movie posters are original, okay? They're not video advertisements. They're original posters from that particular movie.
Original.
Okay, original National Screen Service movie posters. And all of them are one sheets. I'm sure you know what a one sheet is. It's a 27 by 41 or 42. They're all one sheet. And they're all original. And they're all folded. I have no rolled posters, okay? Some people like rolled posters. Personally, I don't. But I have, every one of my movie posters are folded, okay? So obviously you're going to get a little bit of a crease line in the movie posters that I have. But when I say they're mint, there's no rips, no tears, no creases other than the crease line at the fold.
And we are here, out in the middle of pretty much nowhere. It looks like the tobacco farm over there, but he's back here. Let's see here. The private. I see an Atari football. Look, television sets. We are Frank. Shall we go in? We're here. Loading dock is ready and waiting for me. We are getting the tour of a lifetime. I've been promised. Is that true?
Well, I think so.
An exclusive first look?
Yeah. And I mean, you guys are working for him, which is helpful with the organization.
That's right. That's good. That's good. There's the logo. And look, the arcade sign is lit. This is that Heart and Soul, I guess, the workshop, the pink booth, probably.
Yep.
Yeah. Warlords.
It's a second of them.
We're going to see some treasures here. I hear banging around upstairs.
Actually, that's just the warehouse makes those little noises.
Creaks. Oh.
It's a little creepy at night.
I guess so. I'll bet he spent many a night here.
Well, yeah, I mean, before the
This looks like
it was rather busy.
This looks like, yes, I'm right, a Donkey Kong service bay. Monitor, board set, so he can hook up, I guess, game boards to it. Marquee logo. Richie!
What's going
You've
on?
gotten an advanced look.
You're sneaking.
God, you're sweaty.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're sneaking in. Here, check this out. You'll like this. See, this is a Coors Light bowling.
Yes, yes.
Beer tap. Right here. Kegerator. And actually be able to fill your own beer.
I like it.
So you put your beer cup underneath there. You hit the Coors Light thing.
How many credits?
What?
How many credits to get a beer?
I have a friend. His name's John. He's taking the code, and once you get the high score, it'll open up a set of contacts, and it'll say free beer, and then you could get a free beer. You got to beat the high score on the game. And he found out the circuit board where you hit, so that it opens up a set of contacts and free beer.
Good start.
Yeah.
And right next to it, a classic Monaco.
Yeah, you guys got here a little bit sooner than I expected. I was getting all my minis out. I was gonna do a whole mini row. Here, let me show you guys. I'll go get it. Stay right here. Focus on what's going on here. I'll bring you my new sidearm Monaco. Check this out.
What I'm gonna do is tie my shoe.
I was going to take a load off. You look exhausted.
I'm exhausted.
Well, that's sitting in the car.
Oh, you're. Oh,
I've spent many days drawing this art. And my guys in here printed that out for me. I painstakingly drew this by hand. over the course of a couple years. And as you know, the side art isn't the same. It's not just a duplicate. The other side has a totally different scenario going on. And I drew that in Adobe Illustrator. And now we have an in-house printer, Mr. Zach Jones. And he's been printing all the artwork for me.
Well, how many monikers do you have?
Ooh, have I got a surprise for you. I have probably 5 Monicos, maybe 6.
How are you fixing the boards?
Oh, I'm good with the logic gates. High and low. Input high, output low. You just go across every chip until you find the bad chip. I wish I would have had about a half an hour sooner. What I do is I take the old boards. You're gonna laugh. I take a blowtorch, heat up the whole board. Just hold it there and I just heat up the board, the whole board. As soon as I see an even distribution of the solder starting to get a little bit wet, I just go just like this. Watch out, Zach. Just like that. All the chips come flying out of the board, go everywhere, and then I just pick up all the chips that didn't break and just label them, and then I have a whole mess of TTL Logic chips. They come out in a heartbeat.
Let's try it, but let's do it with like a board with.
No, I have so many. I have stacks and stacks of old Monaco boards. We can do it live if you want to do it. I just messed up my my dustpan, but it was
You
all.
got a little excited there.
No, it's all for the audience.
Is that what it's for?
Can we heat Todd up and then smash him against the wall?
What-
Let's not. He needs to drive home.
What's going on here now?
All right,
Why is this door different?
I don't want you guys to film some things yet until I get it ready. So when I ask you to turn off the camera, let's turn off the camera. But this right here was before I had a Mini, before I owned one. I borrowed one, just like I did with the back of the Dis of Tron.
Okay.
And I built this, as you can see, it's made out of fiberboard. I built this from scratch. That's how desperate I was to get. Here, hey, say hi to Christa. This is my my employee, Christa. Christa is responsible for making the Kong Off 5 such a huge success. Success.
He's
And
flustered.
yeah, and she, pounded it out to help me get the Kong Off 5 ready.
Was it a success?
Well,
Unobtrusively, I hear.
She wasn't there, but here, show them your leg.
Oh.
Put your leg up.
You forgot the S. Oh, that's the group. Wait a minute, you're one of those groupies.
Yeah, anyway. Yeah.
well, no, I prefer the name roadie more than groupie. There's
Oh, come on.
a big difference, because, hey, I equipment.
Yeah,
There's
she
a
did.
difference.
She did. So, here, check this out. This is a Street Fighter in a original dedicated cab.
Right.
My friend Ken Heath, DJ Ken, sent me this from California as a gift for free. And we're in the middle of fixing this one up right now. I've got to grind down the edges a little bit to get it to fit. But this was a gift from my friend in California, DJ Ken. So we're going to have a dedicated Street Fighter 2 when we're all done. And Zach and I drew it, he printed it. A custom Street Fighter control panel. This is all in-house.
Wow, that's neat. So Zach's right. You're right next door.
He's actually right in the front. We'll take you in and show you the printers. Show you the printers. And here's my Atari Football 4-player and 2-player. We've been working on these two. The kids at the arcade really love Atari Football. This one's closer to being done than this one. But we've
Now
been
you're
working.
going to put the base back on this?
Yeah, I have probably 4 bases. But again, you caught me off guard. I didn't expect you guys
No,
to be here so soon.
we threw out 3 or 4 of these.
Well, don't ever
Nobody wanted them.
don't throw away any Atari Footballs.
Well, that was years ago, 5
Yeah.
years ago when we moved, but nobody wanted them. We had them for free. Nobody wanted them.
Well, I was around. Oh, did you see the sign when you pulled in?
Okay, I had to focus. Sure, I'm wearing my short eyeballs.
We might have to take another shot of it afterwards. I can't.
I'll put it like on the road. It says Richie Knuckles for King.
And then up here.
And no, it says of arcades, of course. Let's come on in.
Got all the things you need.
This is my father-in-law, ex-father-in-law, was in the Army, and this was his, I don't know what you would call it, but he gave that to me. and I painted them and put all the tags on what it is, so that if I needed something, I knew right where to go.
Important.
Yeah,
is
and
the
that's for
TV
this. Look.
controller.
That's from my monitor,
Television,
from my computer monitor.
which maybe I just turned off.
Did you turn it off?
I might have touched the top button.
Yes, you did.
No?
Who goes
No, you
around
must
just
have
pushing
unplugged
buttons?
it. You must have unplugged it. Yeah, you did unplug it.
Yes, I did.
Wasn't me.
You know what? Sincerest apologies. All right, anyway, so I got so much stuff to show you guys. I took a page right out of the book of TNT Amusements, and I brought my my filing cabinets in to put all my manuals in. We haven't gone through them and put them in alphabetical order yet, but we will. Actually, you know what? X and Z, maybe we did start. Yeah, V, yeah. Actually, they are getting started. It's a good start. But this, I stole this idea from you guys.
Well, it's just a filing cabinet.
But all the manuals for the arcade game, so I know where everything is. All right, check this out.
Sanyos?
The top two rows. Okay, that's all Sanyos. Those are Sanyos, and some on the bottom. Again, we just got back from the con off, so I haven't had a lot of time to organize.
Donkey Kong. And look, convenient and deadly.
Yeah, those flies are awful. So you want to see the rig that I set up for testing Donkey Kong?
You know what? I already picked it out. I showed. I gave him a quick advance look, but we can look at the
So
Donkey
I
Kong.
made this myself, a little setup, so that I can test Donkey Kongs and do the convergence on the monitor really easy without really having to get my hands in there in danger. So if you look, what I did is I have the power supply, that I test the power supplies, because I don't know what happened in Pittsburgh, but the power distribution that they sent to me, I fried 3 power supplies, 3 boards, and 3 monitors all at once, like within pop, on once, and they're all on one circuit.
Wow.
So I don't know what happened. I have no idea, but 3 PCBs, 3 power supplies, 3 monitors.
Well, that would have to be a surge.
It had to be. And it was in the middle of the con off. So the guys that were playing were a little bit angry. But anyway, so what I do is I take the board out. The board is completely out of the chassis. The tube, if you look right here, I made a makeshift.
It looks like it's permanently on there.
I made a makeshift bracket so that I could take each
you
tube.
got your screws loose,
Yep.
so you can-
So I can put each tube on there, and then very easily right here, I can do the convergence, because I don't know how many of you guys.
Show the convergent rings.
Convergence rings right
That's
there.
what pulls the 3 colors.
All the colors together, and it's pretty hard to get the monitor to be perfect, because every time you seem to get this half of the screen tight, the bottom of the screen then isn't right. So it's
And you occasionally have that tube that is dropped and the
Yeah,
mask is
yeah,
bad. Yeah.
yeah. But I have the degaussing coil and all that. But if you look, here's where it gets a little bit dangerous. The chassis, now correct me if I'm wrong, I think this is a floating chassis, so that has to be grounded. Anytime I do it outside the monitor without it, what I do is I take straight from here, I take a wire from this, and I ground it directly to the frame. I also take, I have them over there, there's the band of, it's like wire strip, and I also take that and I band that and ground that as well, so that it, you don't shock yourself. But before I knew that, I would go in here to touch something, and I would touch anything, and I'd get zapped. So you have to ground this part, and you have to ground that strap, which I probably have one laying around here somewhere that I can show you what I mean. But it's like a grounding strap. So out here, you can check your B positive. After you do a cap kit and you do the flyback, there is a little pot right there. That's for your B positive, right there. And the other terminal that you check on is right back here, and it says BJ on it. So you put your 1 meter lead on there, your positive on here. You take your other meter lead and put it to any ground, which I like to put it right in here, and then you can adjust your B positive right there.
What voltage do you set it at?
108.
That's about the universal.
Well, that's what I strive to get 108. But also, if you want to see what I do too, I take the flyback transformer out, I desolder it, and I take the whole thing and I put it in my dishwasher.
The chassis.
The whole chassis.
Right, the
And put it in the dishwasher.
Without the flyback.
Without the flyback. I remove the flyback first. And then when I put the new flyback in and I cap it, the board is, I'll show you one that's done.
Yeah, for instance, that flyback, you're not reusing your old flyback.
No.
Because they are making the flybacks brand new.
Yeah, see? When they come out of the dishwasher, that's what they look like.
See, a new flyback, all new capacitors.
Yep, all new capacitor. And look how clean it looks. You ever get these people that send you a monitor, you open it up and there's still the dust from 20 years ago?
Yeah, well, we
I
should.
wash
we
all
should
the boards I work on.
Yeah.
I don't
should
wash
write
them.
a
I don't
letter.
do many monitors, so I don't wash them.
A letter to Sanya to complain about these 35-year-old monitors is in order.
Well, they should have
Yeah.
been using dust repellent components.
Check this out. This is an old 1960s TV. There is no input other than the alligator clips right here. And I made it into a homemade Pong so that you could play Pong.
Which is a necessity. You have to play Pong with a 60s television.
Yep. And it's the right color, right? It's yellow. So I'm going to paint this the same color as this and have a, I'm going to call it a bar top Pong.
You could take that to Kong off.
Yeah.
You have a palm off.
I have a Pong off. Yep. And then right here we got my bobblehead collection. We got Hillary Clinton.
Oh.
And we got Dwight from The Office being serviced.
Richie, children watch.
They don't know what that means.
Oh, Missile Command side art. It's waiting to go
Kiss.
in your next game.
And then the I have a 4-player demolition derby I'm working on.
So eventually that's going to come off the wall.
Yeah, but actually very soon. So here's my spray booth.
Yep, we guessed that earlier.
Dust collection system right here. The bag filters. So whenever I spray, that goes like that, sucks it in. I got an industrial respirator, so I'm safe, and it's for paint fumes.
That looks brand new and not opened yet.
Yeah, because I just got it yesterday, because I have a whole new run of things to spray. Now that we're done with
okay.
Donkey Kong Red, now I'm going to do black. And I don't, you know, my lungs being red, I'm okay with that. My lungs being black, I don't know if I'm okay with that.
We call this power supply a go-go.
And those are the ones that are fried. Those are the ones that
6
still
of them.
need to be built. They need to be rebuilt, all of them.
Now, don't you think you'd be better off popping one of these in?
Well, I do on occasion, but I just enjoy all the Kong off machines being all original. I just enjoy that. Maybe it's a little insane, but I'll enjoy
No,
it.
it's fine. People want original sometimes.
This time, though, it's not for the people. It's for me. This is my own personal
Yes, but you have a price. He sells the Donkey Kongs.
$4,000 now.
Plus tax.
$4,000 now. And I can sell them all, but I only sold one so far off the... Actually, two.
Frank, let's raise the price of ours.
You can show the price of yours. There's a total... That's like comparing apples to oranges. I like collecting the raised letter coin doors. Here's a Tato one.
You know, I had one of my Polaris Cabaret.
Yep, I like saving them. I have a Centauri back there that I haven't cleaned up yet. And that's Robbie Lakeman. This is the guy that won the Kong off this year. This is Robbie Lakeman. I'm saving that.
Did he get a new high score? Is what I wanna know.
The highest Kong off score ever. But he didn't break the world record, but pretty damn close. What's the funny part about it is the first coin drop of the entire event was Robbie Lakeman. He got the highest Kong off score ever, which was 1,100,000 and change. The last coin drop, he was the leader all the way through the entire event. The last coin drop, Dean Saglio stepped up to the machine. After everybody's ready to go to bed, at 10 o'clock was the last coin drop, like 5 minutes to 10, he started another game and beat him. First and last coin drop of the event were the two highest scores. So we have a new record. And also we had 3 kill screens in one day by one man.
And look, Donkey Kong spare boards. Richie has these for sale for $100 each, guaranteed forever.
Guaranteed forever that I would never ship it. Okay, so let's. Okay, I'll show you this. It's cool. This is an old TV monitor that I put into a case, and this is like my test rig where I test the monitors like with a JAMA harness. Very simple. Look, it has a color, has that, that. You got the RGB adjustment right there, the hold, and all that, and it's all wired in there. So this is like my test monitor. It's pretty crazy. Excuse me.
That's good.
Right? Isn't that cool?
And look, we got pinball rubbers here. We got goop here.
Goop. That's my. That's the kind of goop that I use.
This is a rather interesting high score.
All right, don't go around picking apart that I threw
I'm
everything
sorry,
in
so
there
the
real
point
quick.
is about your spinners here.
Spinners. I like this.
Look at this. This is the side art for the Kongwall 5,
Oh. how
and everybody signed it. And that's going to go on one of the red Donkey Kongs I'm going to show you in the back.
Wow. So you have a big surprise for us.
Oh, I got tons of surprises. Here's the guitar that we used in.
That's Billy's.
It's-
and in the show.
Yep, it's mine, but I made it
but
for me.
he was holding that. That's this video link right here. If you want to see where this comes up.
I thought it would be cooler if he signed it instead of video game player of the century. I thought it would be cool if he signed it guitar player of the century. That would have been funny, right?
Yes, in the video, it does look like he's playing it, but he's not.
He's not playing.
But it's done pretty well. So
We put a fan in front of him. George Lutz and I were standing in front of him, blowing his hair with the fan as he played.
as you will see. So all those video links, by the way, open up later. So you can watch them later. You don't have to. You can keep watching now, and then they'll open up in a separate window. I see there's still room for the wizard.
Oh, I love the Wizard of Oz.
There it is.
My daughter and I both love it. This is my gun case. And in the gun case, I have just little collectibles and stuff that I have. Like here, this was a gift. Got a little Donkey Kong guy. And then this was an ashtray that was on a nibbler. And I'm going to plate it and put it on one of my games that I play here.
I remember
There's
that.
the ashtrays.
I
Found
remember
that.
buying them and putting them on our games when
Here's my-
smoking was okay.
Here's my passport, as I'm going over to England soon. So I had to have that out. And, oh, here. BB-8 or B-88, whatever the hell. Oh, and here's the flybacks.
Yep.
So these are the flybacks that I still have left that I haven't used yet. Bunch of 7 inches, E-Town concrete and H2O. And here, look at this. Check this out. These are all my old cassette tapes back in the day
Look at that, Richie.
of when I was
How
younger.
many tapes did you make?
This is Fate's bottle when she was a baby. I saved that. And then here, these are all the old tapes back. Like this is Metal Massacre 1 when Metallica had a different singer. This is Nuclear Assault. This is a demo was handed to me by the guy, the bass player. That's my original demo. And then this one, you hardcore fans out there that like New York hardcore, this was given to me by Vinny Stigma. There's only 1 or 2 of them in the world. This is Agnostic Front's first demo, Victim in Pain.
Wow, that's neat.
This one's, and Rat Cage record.
Do you still have a cassette player?
This is super rare. I have an 8-track, working 8-track right over there. You think I'm kidding? Come on, check this out.
We'll have to see this. 8-track is coming back. Just like picture tubes are coming back.
Over here is my stereo. Now, as you can see, there's a working 8-track player.
at
And look
that.
what's in it. Cheap Trick, live at Budokan.
In Dolby Stereo.
There's my that. And then you asked if I had a cassette player. I do have a cassette player. It doesn't happen to be
Someplace.
hooked up, but here's a and I got it hooked up to Sirwin Vegas, so this place rocks. You should hear the sound that comes out of this thing. Your stomach goes.
We're lucky you're not neighbors with you.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
we have a band that plays. So we have a live band that plays next door.
Did you guys see out here? I didn't know if you saw this. Did you see where we relax?
I saw the picture. The picture. Ah, the hammock.
See my hammock? That's where my family comes. I have 4 children. Faithy is my only biological, but my stepkids all come out too, and we all have lunch here.
And
So-
Lucas, we're going to see Lucas.
Yep, Lucas
today?
is going to come
Faith.
here. Faithy's going to come here, and they're going to show you the Minecraft pinball machine that they're building.
See what's coming.
Yep. Faithy and Luke. I don't want to film it until Faithy and Lucas get here, so they can show you the
Better
Minecraft
not
pinball.
stop viewing because this may take a while.
Yeah, the 2 kids are going to explain to you how the Minecraft pinball is going to work. Instead of 3 pinballs per game, you get 3 ender pearls per game. And it's a redemption. If you get it in a certain hole, the ender pearl actually comes out and you get to keep it. and it's half video and half pinball. Eugene Jarvis, the creator of Robotron and Defender, is helping me do all the software.
Wow.
Wait till you see the layout.
good.
The layout's awesome.
Pretty good.
All right, can we
You
take
know
a...
I like Eugene Jarvis.
Oh,
a lot.
Eugene Jarvis is great. Oh, did you see the sign too? I don't know if you saw the
I
sign.
saw the electric sign when we came in. What is the history of that?
I opened up a second arcade in Bridgewater, and my friend Anthony was my partner. And he thought, as a nice gesture, he would buy that sign for me to put in front, up on top of the building.
Okay.
And we closed the arcade, and I didn't know where else to put it, so there it goes.
For now.
For now, it's going to go to the other arcade eventually. This is my time clock. Look, I got a real time clock.
Does anybody hit it?
Yeah, Christa punches in every day.
It was wide open when
Yeah,
we
well,
came in.
we've been hitting. I have to admit, we've been scurrying because the Kong off just ended. We've been scurrying trying to get this place neat so that when you guys did come,
You weren't ready for me.
I was not ready for you because admit to them that you forgot.
Yeah, but it didn't matter. You thought I was coming anyway.
Yeah, well, I was actually trying to really steer you into coming because all the kids are going to be here today and I want them to. Lucas is your biggest fan. Lucas watches the TNT videos on YouTube on our smart TV.
Yeah.
And every video, he knows who you are. When he sees you, he's going to be starstruck.
Yeah, but does he see all the bad things they say about? all the good things they say about you?
Yeah, he only actually, he's one of those kids that his ears, he has selective hearing. He doesn't hear the bad things about me. They don't even register. As soon as he hears the good things, then he perks up. He's a great kid. You're gonna love him. And he actually looks like me and Faithy. Emma, my daughter, who is 3, she looks just like us too. We all look like we're, all the people think the kids are mine.
Should have been together, yes.
Yeah, yeah. But, one day when they watch this, 15 years later, you kids are mine.
15 years later, I'm going to be 75.
I love you guys.
Frank, what about you? You're going to be 60.
I'll still be alive. That's a difference between you and me.
Wait till you see how beautiful my Faithy has grown. Wait till you see her face. She is an angel. I can't wait for you to see her. I actually made myself cry yesterday. She gave me my birthday present finally, and it was just too much. She spent at least 3 days on this thing. All handmade, a little book, like a box with all our memories in it.
Do you have it with you?
That's at home on my desk. But it made me, I had to, because I don't want to hurt her. I don't want her to worry about me, so I can't cry in front of her. So I went into the bathroom and I just bawled my eyes out. But happy tears, not sad tears, happy tears.
I do a lot of sad tears.
See, in the
Every
past,
time I write a check, another check, out the... See?
in the past, all my tears were sad tears. One of my favorite things to do is curl up in the fetal position in the bathroom next to the toilet and just suck my thumb. But
So do I.
Not anymore.
There's no room for you to do that in the bathroom.
Richie, we're ready.
You ready? All right.
We're ready.
All right, come on back.
We're ready.
Like the Wizard of Oz.
There's
Behind
no
the curtain.
attention.
Behind the curtain.
And look.
Which is from your moving games in the sand.
This is the most manliest of hand trucks. Actually, Todd, get on. I bet I could wheel you around.
I don't
Hold
think...
on tight.
I don't think...
Oh, check them out.
The wheels aren't going down, are they?
They're flat. They're totally flat. Quick, get off.
Here, I'll wheel them around the...
I like this. Maybe I could... Richie, maybe I should get one of these man carts.
You could have Frank,
Frank,
wheel
would
you
do
around
that?
the place.
No.
Frank, would
Frank will not win. I'll push you up the loading dock, eh?
I'm going to cut that out. I can edit. I control.
Don't be a sissy.
Oh, God, that was great. Okay.
No, it'd be better if you did it again.
Here we go.
Oh.
Oh, my God, I can't wait
dead.
to see that. Because right before I did that to you, I went like this at the camera.
Unscripted. This is scripted, Richie.
That was
You
unscripted.
went away from the script. this is it. This is what you've been telling me about.
Yes, my children love Minecraft.
But where are the kids?
They should be here any minute. I told them we were gonna have a picnic today. So here they are! There they are!
Little Emma!
Emma!
And there's Sarah.
What's up, guys?
Sarah has brought all the babies.
What's
They're
up?
not babies, I always say that.
How are you? You
Well,
happy?
let's introduce
Are you
everybody.
happy?
Lucas watches a lot of my videos. You better have them memorized.
He loves watching
Faith
YouTube
loves
videos.
watching my videos sometimes.
Oh,
Only
she
the ones
watches them?
she's in. And of course, little Emma. She's so cute.
Emma loves grabbing your ears. I don't know why she'll pull on my ear, all that like that. So
Well, it's
watch.
probably pullable.
Yeah, she loves pulling on my ears.
Sarah, do you pull on his ears?
No. I don't know where she gets that.
All right, well, guys, since you got here right in the nick of
Look at
time, why
this.
don't you guys explain to them what the plan
Well,
is?
first of all, you should know that this is very special. This is one of a kind, and this is a Faith. Who else?
Faith Knuckles,
Knuckles.
Lucas
and
Knuckles.
Lucas Knuckles, and
and I'm just overseeing it.
yes, but you have somebody very special.
Oh, my friend Eugene Jarvis, who created Defender and Robotron, as well as Smash TV and many other ones,
Wait, the
is helping me.
cruising
Yeah,
games.
yeah.
How can the genius behind it? And they're going to help you.
He's going to help me interface the actual video game play with the actual pinball
Why
side.
don't you explain to us what happens? Go ahead.
Show him the flippers, 50.
So we got diamond sword USB cords, the flippers, and we're gonna make these, and we're gonna like glue them to the flippers with super glue, and then we'll use these as the flippers.
Show him what
Okay.
this is, Faithy. What's that?
And
That's
this
just a homemade
is-
one.
This is supposed to be a pinball, but it's supposed to be an eye of Ender. And an eye of Ender is one of the things in Minecraft. It's you throw it by right clicking, and then it'll teleport you to wherever it lands.
Well, I thought they were called Ender Pearls.
That's what I just said.
Oh, I thought you said something else. I'm sorry.
Wait,
An eye
Ender.
of Ender.
Oh, Eye of Ender, it's the same thing?
Well, kind of, yeah.
Okay.
The last pinball to use teleport was TX Sector. They had a teleport feature. You can maybe watch that video and then see about doing a teleport on yours.
So who's this guy right here, Faithy?
Ender Dragon.
And what are we going to do with the eyes of the Ender Dragon?
We're gonna put LEDs on them, so when you hit a certain target, they'll glow and make noise.
Wow.
And then what's this? What station is this?
The creeper station, and when you hit those targets, it'll make a creeper sound, and they'll blow up.
And we have all different kinds of guys like coming out of the ground. Like who's that? Steve?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
here's a zombie.
Yeah. Show him. Oh, who's this guy?
Iron Golem.
That's the Iron Golem. So the kids are laying out the playfield completely.
It's a work in progress.
Yep.
And the back glass, that was designed by you?
Yep, that
Faith?
was designed by me and Faithy. We picked out the artwork that we wanted, and then look at the side. Check out the side art.
Oh, look at that. And look, you've even gotten green body armor on it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, and also the leg
Well, of course, yeah. You got to
Leg
have a
protectors.
It's good.
them.
And you have it'll be an LCD monitor in the back.
monitor.
Okay,
This is
which
my
is there now.
dinosaur.
That's right.
That'll be the what do you call it?
header.
The header. Yep. That'll be the
I
header.
like that with LEDs. This is a great start. Wow.
Yep. We just got started, and I have all of the parts and everything in a box. But right now we're just designing the layout. The reason why the project's been on hold is because what I'm about to show you.
Yes, this is it.
Are you guys done showing them? Anything else you want to tell them? You got it? You got any ideas? No. Okay. All right, come on back. Check this out.
Richie, this has got to be the most impressive lineup of Donkey Kongs in the world, other than where you just came from. Replay FX, right?
The Kong Off 5.
Wow. All these machines. Well, how impressive. Richie, how many are there?
I haven't even counted because we sold a few, so this isn't all of them.
12, 14, 16. You got 16 here. So do you think you had 20 or 25?
At the event we had 18.
Okay.
18 because I sold 2. That right there is what we call Demon Kong. Demon Kong. In your whole lifetime, how many Donkey Kongs have you had that were made out of that weird wood? You know what I'm talking
Three?
about? 3, right? This is my only one. And Christa sanded this thing down so many times, and every time we would get it to the point that we were happy, it would either peel or crumble or something would flake. So what we had to do is we had to re-putty the whole strip because it's on a, I guess it's like, you know, not exactly dead center. It's on an offset.
Frank, come up and show how thick it is here. This is a lot thicker than the other cabinets.
Yeah,
And consequently, it's a lot heavier.
A lot heavier too, but it's the only one we had. I attempted to get it ready, and Christa and I just labored and labored. So she came up with the name. What do we call it?
Oh, it's Demon Bug Kong.
Demon Bug Kong. If you look inside, they even signed it.
I figured it should have its mark inside after, you know.
And it's got Faithy's signature too. Okay. Well, there's always one
Oh, this was
that
definitely
refuses to be acknowledged. But you know what? This may be the big one.
Yeah, I'm saving the side art for that one. So when we're done, I'm gonna put the special side art on that one and keep that as ours.
Yeah, this may be the very special one. When you have trouble with one thing, sometimes the game says no, he doesn't want to go, and the cabinet does stuff.
Maybe you should call it Christine.
Yeah, it's good, Christa, Christine.
For Christine the car.
Yeah, that's an interesting. Look, Richie, I see you have the
Yep,
custom.
these are the
glass.
custom marquees that I did. And this was the first year ever we used a gradient effect because we have such a good printer that we were able to not have to silk screen it this year.
Oh, you're going to show us the print shop too.
Yes,
right?
I'm gonna show you the print
Yes.
shop. Look how beautiful.
Kong 4, and look all these signatures of all these Kong pros. Oh, wrong finger. Oops. Frank, nobody would have noticed.
That's why I had to point it out.
What's this?
Oh, so those are the certificates of authenticity. When you buy a marquee off of me, we get you
Oh,
those.
limited edition. I see
Yep,
now.
yep.
Okay.
And this year we only did 50 of them.
Are they all gone?
Yes, they're all gone. Actually, they're all here, other than the people that picked them up. I have to mail them out. People have been already badgering me. How come they haven't been mailed out yet?
Well, it's been a week.
Yeah, well, yeah.
How long ago? Was it last weekend, right?
Yes, exactly. I've been home for 3 days.
God, you must be exhausted.
I am. I'm very tired.
Oh,
So-
wait a minute. That means you took all these machines out yourself in a tractor trailer, and then I'll bet you loaded it yourself, didn't you?
I loaded them myself. Sarah helped me quite a bit, but
Wait a
for the
minute, did
most
Faith
part,
help?
Faithy wasn't able to go to the Kong off this year.
Did Lucas help load at least? Did he
No,
help
he was
load?
sleeping.
Sarah loaded it.
No, they were all sleeping. It was me.
Christine loaded.
It was all by myself.
Krista didn't do it either.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
man.
here, you guys got to see this one. This is Eric Tesler, one of my best friends and most generous guys on the planet. I made this one for him last year. So this is his. It goes out to California soon. But he let me keep it here.
Look,
And that is last year's winners in the
They're
bracket
all
tournament.
signed.
And they're all signed. That's last year's event.
Neat.
And then this year's,
And oh, by the way, you painted it yellow for the special.
because of Pittsburgh.
It's okay.
Pittsburgh colors. And then here is the side art for Kong Off 5. And that's going to go on.
Just finished.
That's going to go on Demon Kong.
Ah.
That's what Demon Kong gets. Yeah.
And look, Billy has signed everything.
Yeah,
A lot of them.
Billy Mitchell signs everything I have. If you walk up to Billy Mitchell,
Such a
he'll
nice
sign
guy.
you.
You know, people were afraid of him at some of these shows. He's such a nice
Oh yeah, he's
guy.
so kind. He's
Just
so
go
kind.
up to him. If you see him, go up to him.
Yeah.
And some people were afraid to get near him. I said, oh.
See,
Wow.
look at this. Look, this is the Star Trek captain's
Yes,
chair.
do you remember
that was
this in
the
the
King
video?
of Arcades.
Yep,
And
there
it's
it
still
is.
just sitting here collecting dust.
Oh, there's my grand champion.
Yep, that's a grand champion.
Remember
I got
the
from you.
video that he picked that one up?
Yeah, I got that
It's
from
still
you.
sitting. Okay.
Yeah, I haven't gotten to
Missile
it.
Command, Time Travel, Discitron. Is that a second discs?
No, that's the only one I have. If you look right there, there's the half that I haven't finished.
But I thought it was in the arcade.
Yeah, I took it out
Oh.
because I needed room.
Okay, well you got Eagle, Space, Deluxe Space, Operation Wolf, Battle Zone, Road Blasters. A whole room full of classics.
If you want me
Yeah, these kids want to play them. Here, do this. I want to play that game on the back row. I want to play the game on the back row.
If you guys want, I'll stand up and count off what we got. Emma is my campaign manager. She carries us around wherever she goes. We're really not big fans of Hillary Clinton. We can't really endorse Donald Trump, so the only thing left
doing a lot of
is run for king.
odd things. Yeah, that would do it. Yeah, we're all kind of flustered over this election, aren't we?
Yeah. I like Donald Trump because he's funny, but I don't think we'd be in good shape with him as a president. It kind of scares me. Part of me wants him to be president because I want to see how crazy things can get, and I like anarchy. I'm an anarchist, but I don't know. I can't support anybody. I definitely don't like Hillary Clinton, though.
But I'll tell you what, you're supporting Valley Midway by redoing this beautiful prawn. And look, it's made by the Encom Corporation.
Yeah, that's the special one. See, I got all new plastics.
Look, isn't this wonderful?
Got all new plastics.
Who makes the
that.
plastics, Richie?
I don't remember where
This
I got
old
them.
game?
No, I don't think so. Yeah, baby.
Wow.
Yeah.
Isn't this great? You can rebuild this. You know, there was a time, Richie, I'm going to tell you because you didn't actually know this. You were probably still in your diapers. In 1983, this is the truth, you could walk into any of the Bally Midway arcades. Bally actually had arcades all over. And they actually were selling Trons. You could buy them for $300 to $400. They had little prices on them. You could walk into a Bally Midway and say, I'd really like to buy that game. And it was an older game. This would have been in like 83 or 84. They would sell it to you right on the spot.
Wow.
You'd have to come back in an hour. They'd take the money out. They'd take their meter readings and stuff. But I used to go to the Bally Midway arcades and buy games. But then, back then, you were going to sell for $600, $500. I mean, you made a couple $100 on it.
Faithy, show them through the police trainer what's sitting back
Look, you're mopping.
What is it?
It's leprechaun.
That's her leprechaun.
Oh, where's the tugboat?
I have a tugboat too,
Okay.
but that's the leprechaun back there.
It's interesting that we have to look at the leprechaun through a police.
Police trainer.
And look, another Monaco. Richie is the king of Monaco GPs.
Yeah, I have tons.
And he is the only working, as you see in the other videos, Monaco, Super Monaco GP.
Yeah.
Probably the only
Pro.
working one.
Monaco Pro. And I think there's another one somewhere, but it just doesn't work yet.
Is it up in New Hampshire?
I'm not sure.
The Twin Galaxies?
I'm not sure. No, I think last I heard, it went to Denver, Colorado.
And of course, Monaco is the one that Richie takes the chips out of the old boards by doing the old whack.
Yeah. Faithy, tell your story about Leprechaun. Why is Leprechaun special?
Because when I was littler and we had our first arcade, I liked Leprechaun a lot, so I kept playing it and I got the high score on it, but we didn't put it into the
Database.
Yeah, we didn't record it. We just let her play. She was playing for about 5 hours, and the arcade closes at a certain time. So I said, honey, it's time to go. And she's like, I didn't get the world record yet. I didn't get the world record. This world record takes about 6 hours. And I didn't get the world record yet. And I said, yeah, you did, honey. You got it hours ago. And she's like, I did? I go, yeah. And she goes, all right. And she just walks away.
Done.
And we recorded the score and then went on our way.
I have a little secret to share with you. You can, the brand new grommet made by Arcade Shops for Pac-Man works in the Leprechaun if you grind the shaft, because the Leprechaun gasket goes bad, the grommet.
And for Waco, right?
Yeah, it's a little tiny shaft, so
Yeah.
you can make your Leprechaun like new again. We did
All
that
right.
with Pirate's Treasure. Boy, that fly loves me.
I know, that
oh,
fly-
that's a Sinistar cockpit.
Yeah, Sinistar cockpit. I'll show you what I intend
Lethal.
to do with that.
Lethal. And then there's a.
Oh yeah, you guys didn't see the double Donkey Kong.
Oh, we walked. You know what? We
walked
wandered
right
by
past it.
Well, wait a minute. Since we're in the back first, let's look inside. Richie has gutted it. However, look, he's gotten it ready for something special. Do any of you are game fanatics recognize these two brackets? Ah, yes.
So for the Sinistar, why the Sinistar's back here is I'm getting really crazy. Ever since I got into pinball, I've been getting really crazy. So what my plan is to take these on these guys and add LED lights in here so that they light up and it'll be more exciting, you know, than the
I thought
original one.
It looks like they light up already.
The way that it's set up, the lights do dimly, but I want to like really make it pop.
Oh, it's like a fluorescent bulb.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it pop.
Yeah, it's Oh yeah. Here's the fluorescent light right here.
Yeah.
Okay. On the top. There it is. It looks like there's 2 tubes though. It looks like there's a back one here. So it must give it a nice even flow. Okay. I don't think anybody's seen a Sinistar cockpit. It's not. It's a little fella too. It's neat.
And this is when it's all put together. This is a snake pit.
And not many left.
I think
Boy,
this
you
is
can
my
see
control
sadly
panel.
The plastic has faded, but you're gonna paint that, I guess.
Yeah, I'll paint that. Oh yeah, look, it's happened to be sitting right here. Like there's a snake pit control panel. Look how beautiful that is.
It's really.
You don't get to see many of them.
Richie, there's no.
I know.
Anywhere.
I know. It's freaking almost like new.
that's
But this
beautiful.
is the snake pit control panel. I might as well put it
Now,
on the game.
has Lucas and Faith played Snake Pit before? I'm just curious.
I know Faithy has.
Okay. It was a hard game. Snake Pit was the game you had to rent.
Yes.
Couldn't buy
You
it.
couldn't own it. You had to return it.
$20
Right?
a week to rent the control panel, the marquee glass, and the cartridge. $20 a week you had to pay, and then you had to buy the cabinet, and then you rented the Snake Pit.
That's
$20
crazy.
a week.
It's
Yeah.
a weird. It's an odd.
And guess how many people bought into that idea? Like no one.
Really?
I didn't either. I said, I'm not paying you $20 a week. Suppose the place closes for 2 weeks on vacation. I'm going to pay you $40 for it to sit? So I didn't buy one. But we started talking about this VS. Your plans are...
Well, they were. I changed it back.
Right.
The players were very. The way that the control panel was laid out, I used the original Versus control panels, and it's not exactly the distance from the button to the joystick. So the players are so.
Flustered.
And just, they're picky. They want it to be exactly the way it was. So no one wanted to play on this machine. The idea was I made all new mounts, and we were going to put them, the monitors instead of horizontal, make them vertical, and have a head-to-head Donkey Kong.
And
Do a
would they
Donkey
be
Kong.
smaller television?
No, they were bigger ones. The Sanyo EZV 19-inch fit perfectly up and down with the way I, carved it all out, and I remounted the
This
shelf.
is from a cocktail or a VS
That's
red
from
tent?
a red tent.
Red
That's
tent.
from a red tent, or the original one of these.
Okay, I thought these used the 19s. Maybe not.
I'm not
I
sure.
don't remember.
Not sure. I'm not.
I only owned one of these in
Yeah.
my whole life, and I sold it at an auction. I'll never forget it. It was a disastrous auction. I had a working game with 2 different VS games in it, and at the auction, a guy ended up buying it for $135.
Oh, that hurts.
Oh, that was my last auction.
That hurts. But I intend on spraying this back to gray and then just making it a normal Versus unit system.
I'll bet these kids like to play hide and seek in here. Am I
Oh,
right?
yeah. Oh, did you see the Pepper 2?
Oh, well, there it is.
Pepper 2.
With that funny joystick on it. That was the little, they got rid of the big ball and they put the little one on that game.
Ooh, Zach's here. You guys want to see the printer?
Yes. Well, before we do that, real quick, right back here, Frank, I spotted a warp.
And a Rally X and a pot of gold.
Pot of
believe you
gold.
didn't
Look,
say
a
anything
game
about
plan, pot of
Game
gold.
plan.
Wow. Pot of gold is like Leprechaun.
A lot
Right.
harder though.
Oh, well, Leprechaun's not easy.
No. But yeah, my warp, space duel.
He's got the kick,
Yep,
Crossbow,
Kickman, crossbow.
converted to
That's
a-
actually a combat.
combat, yes. A
Yep.
Paperboy, a
Paperboy.
without the monitor. We're all in the same boat. Yeah, Star Trek, a dedicated
Star Trek.
a Donkey Dong 3, a Pleiades.
Ladies, I have the world record on that.
I always love Pleiades. It's gonna be hard to play. There's not even wire in it.
Yeah, I had to. Oh, there's my race. There's my race coin door. Remember I was talking about my race coin door? I like.
Yeah, but why they're empty?
Oh, so here's the 2 arcade shop cabinets that we're talking about.
Oh,
Remember I said that he makes them from scratch?
oh, here we are.
Yeah, and this is what I sold. I sold a whole bunch of these.
Yeah. Arcade shops. Our friends Steve and Tammy, wonderful people. They're really into games, and they take the hobby seriously.
Yeah, they really provide a
Thank
great
goodness.
service.
Thank goodness.
Yes, sweetheart.
Oh, there's a secret. There's a secret.
Yeah.
What is it? Anything good?
She wants to show you guys the Capcom bowling.
Yes! Let's go! Let's look right now.
Unfortunately, it's the monitor's out because I'm doing the whole thing over.
By the way, you do know, and everybody on our videos knows, we don't call it Capcom bowling. Lucas, what do we call it? Do you know what we call Capcom bowling?
No.
We call it Crapcom
I
bowling.
love Capcom bowling.
I
When
do
Mr.
too, but
Red
I-
Pants comes out and goes like this, how can you not love it?
I do that because, Capcom bowling made a lot of money.
Yeah.
And
Capcom
you know
Bowling's
there's a
great.
battery backup.
I have it. I have the.
You
I
can
have
put
it.
the battery on it.
It saves high scores.
I know.
Yeah.
Nobody puts the battery on it.
I actually.
Somebody just did something on Facebook about that.
Yeah, my board is.
I'm trying to remember.
My
I
board.
just read it this morning, actually.
Yeah, I did it on mine.
Right.
It's actually a Coors Light version.
Oh, the Coors Light stuff.
Faithy loves Coors Light.
Yes, but half a case a day.
She just, drinks sips of mine. That's it.
Ah.
Oh, you guys capture this if you would.
I
You
don't
did-
like it.
I know you don't like beer. I was just joking. Did you guys see this yet?
It's my horrible sense of humor.
Did you guys see this yet?
Oh,
What is
We
it?
saw it earlier.
Yeah, look.
can I play?
Yeah, here, Lucas, grab one.
Oh, okay. I'm
you go.
horrible at this game now.
You better not be. You're
Spin
supposed to be
your
the video
guy
game
until you come on the
king.
screen.
Wait, what?
Don't hit the button.
The program's
Don't,
loading.
don't hit the button.
Why can't?
There we go.
Right there. Don't hit the button though, because if you hit the button, it resets it. You know how to play? You know how to play, Lucas?
Go nice and
Get your
slow.
paddle out there, like this, buddy.
I don't even.
Watch, like this.
And listen, digital sound. It's stereo, isn't it, Richie?
Oh.
Do you understand now? You got to hit the ball with your. You got to hit the ball. There you go, Luke.
Nice and slow. See, Luke.
Good job, Luke.
All right, Luke just learned how to play. What was that?
That's his
2
first
seconds?
pong.
2 seconds.
Faster than it takes you to learn how to
Ah, but I lose with a flourish. Shall we see? I understand we're going to see the print
Yeah,
shop.
let's go see the print shop.
Can you guide us to the print shop? Wait until you see this. Plus, it's air conditioned. Frank, it's too clean in here. Oh God, this is driving me. It's too clean. But you could sit down and have dinner on the floor here.
We did.
Oh my God, I'm not used to this kind of cleanliness. We're kind of used to the grunginess.
Yeah. Well, that's the way it is.
But not when you have a print shop, right?
That's right. It has to be clean.
Wow, look at this equipment. This thing must have cost over $100.
Absolutely.
No, the $100 was just the postage of the manual.
$100 is what they pay. You have to pay so you can even look at the machine.
Are these cartridges?
They are. That's solvent ink.
Look at the size of these cartridges. When they go in, does that mean it's using them up and sucking it in?
Yeah, there's a small reservoir inside with a pump that distributes the ink right to the print head. It's a moving print head, comes back and forth, just inkjet, doesn't contact.
The quality too is
I'd say it
amazing.
must be a super high resolution.
Is this like 200, 300,000?
Somewhere in that range.
Yeah.
It's 100 to 200.
Now it's something you buy though. I don't think they lease equipment.
Of course they do. It's a little bit more than your car payment,
Okay. But then you can give it back.
and then you can give it back.
It probably pays to just
Zach
to lease.
also not only works with me on starting our business because we're going to actually make a print business and
Really?
and sell arcade artwork. Zach also gets special treatment. He walked the red carpet, the premiere of Man vs. Snake last week with me. Yup. We hung out in Manhattan. He got all dressed up.
All decked out.
Yep. We went to see Man vs. Snake.
You know, there's a song from Annie Warbucks, "All Dolled Up."
Okay. I thought he was going to say there's a song called Man vs. Snake.
Well, he doesn't know. I dubbed in that music. They don't know that.
Okay, you got to dub in Man vs. Snake.
There we go.
What's the number? What's the number? God, I'm sick of that question.
Did I ever think, wow, I need to get good at this game?
Is there any cute girls watching?
No.
How about that? We dubbed that in too.
Yeah.
Well, do you have a name for the company yet?
The company I work for is Paper Strategies.
Okay.
We haven't come up with a name yet for our business when we start printing the artwork.
I just thought of something. TNT Amusements Artwork Division. And then we could put down here, in parentheses, Zach and Richie.
As long as I'm on there
No.
somewhere.
I think we should give him another ride in the handcart.
Oh,
This up right
you
up the
dropped
ass.
me this time.
I can't wait to see that part. I am so looking
I'm gonna
forward to
cut
seeing
it
your
out.
face.
I'm gonna
Your
cut
face
it
has
out.
got to be like,
I'm gonna cut it out.
oh, please don't.
Now, is this like a finishing board here?
That's just a cutting table. The neat thing about this is it's flexible, and it's just a cutting board like you would have in your kitchen, except this heals itself.
Oh, you mean you cut it and then I can feel little cuts in it, but they kind of feel...
They smooth themselves out.
Wow, neat. Now, these rolls are small, right?
Well, we have a few different machines here. I can print anything from a 12-inch roll all the way up to a 64-inch roll.
Okay, now is this like, is any of these rolls like brand new? Like, is this as thick as they get?
No, actually.
I'm just looking at the hangers here, so they can't be too thick. But this is all different size material, so you can figure out, oh, I see here, look. Instant dry photo gloss.
We
Okay.
took the old artwork off of a lot of the old machines.
Right.
And Zach's boss, Dave, they researched it, brought it to their paper manufacturer and said, what is this? And they duplicated the original stickers with the original adhesive vinyl or whatever it was.
Which lasted a long time.
To match exactly to the original. So, of course, we probably couldn't get the exact same one, but as close as possible. We went that far.
Plus, I think the new stuff is probably much better.
Yeah, but as close, but the thickness.
The quality is better.
Yeah.
The only difference between the new art and the new old stock is that back in the day, before softened inkjet, all you had was screen print. So they would print it by the color. Now I could just print an image.
Oh, so it's not separate colors. It's okay.
Yeah, that's why we did gradients this year on the marquee. We were that with screen printing. We couldn't use gradients. It would have to be a number of colors, and you pay more per color. Like if there's 5 colors versus 6 colors, you would pay a higher price for 6 color.
I like it. Mm-hmm. I don't understand it. Neither do you.
Well, get ready for us to unleash the beast.
When do you think?
Within the month.
Months.
Within
a
the month. Yep, we're gonna start with Monaco GP Mini.
6 months. You saw the Monaco GP.
We're gonna start with the Monaco GP Mini. We're gonna start with Moppet side art.
I still have my Monaco GP. I did not sell that.
So we have
Moppets.
Moppet side art. That's gonna be done. I don't even want to divulge right now. Is that the right word? Divulge?
That's a good word. I like it.
Yeah. Even if it doesn't make sense.
You went to college to learn that.
Don't castigate me.
Oh. Castigate. Castrate.
No, castigate. You were like scolding me.
I like castrate.
I don't even want to go there. This is
What the hell is wrong with you?
This is a family show.
It is?
You know, he didn't like the Hillary Clinton bobblehead. I don't understand why he doesn't like that. I have a bobblehead for Walter Day, which would have been a lot funnier to have Hillary Clinton, you know, at waist level with Walter. That would have been a lot funnier.
Walter might not have liked it.
No, maybe not.
You got to be careful with Walter. Oh, is this your squeeze?
It is.
Ah, look at that. She knows where you spend
Yoda
your.
bobblehead.
And look there. Yep. Oh, there is a bobblehead, right?
Uh-huh.
There we are. Good. I had to check.
Oh, we could bring Hillary in to have fun with Yoda.
Oh.
So experience some of the force.
Yeah.
And of course, every bulletin board needs a moon patrol on it.
Yeah, this was one of our samples. This was one of the first times we printed anything together, and we were trying to get and figure out how much saturation of ink to
Well,
use.
the colors are brilliant.
Yeah.
So I could see how nice that would look.
It was close, but why it's sitting on the wall is it wasn't perfect. We had to print a few samples before we got the right, you know, what would you call it? The right saturation of ink and the brightness versus contrast. But that was a sample piece, and Zach put it up on the wall.
And did you find the solution silhouette yet?
I have not.
Okay. Figured I'd ask.
Well, thanks for having us over,
Yeah,
Zach.
thanks,
We're going to
thanks.
go back into the
That was
common
neat.
area where it's
The
not air
common, where the commoners go. Look at these machines. And look at all this activity. And beautiful flowers.
What is it with you and these flowers?
I like flowers.
Take them.
I should take them. She wouldn't know. She wouldn't know. Actually, it's from her boyfriend. Isn't that nice? I asked her earlier. We are ready. Thank you, guys. Shove.
Hit.
Shove.
Hit.
Oh boy, is it hot in here. Woo.
Yeah, it's a big difference, and it's not good going back and forth, you know?
No.
It's not good
That's
for
never
you.
healthy. Well, boy, you really giving us a tour, Richie.
Yeah, I've got.
Oh, look at Donkey Kong Cocktail.
Yeah, Donkey Kong Cocktail.
Why don't you
There's the
buy
Monaco
mine too?
GP.
Oh, look at this. Look.
Monaco GP Cocktail.
God, Richie.
I collect Monacos.
Yeah, but this has got to be the last one in the world.
I've never even heard of anyone else ever owning one.
And it's real.
Yeah, it's real. It's not fake. Yeah. The
And look,
control
a
pan-
headphone jack.
Yeah, a headphone jack.
In 1979.
Yeah. Yep, I have the control panel, just not on it because it sticks out, and I would always hit into it.
Find this?
You know, I don't remember, but it was within the first year of really meeting you and Anthony Pytrak, because I do remember it was out in Pennsylvania. I picked it up.
Is it,
and
is it on a hinge?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
Oh, I unplugged it.
You unplugged it.
Oh, God. I hope I didn't bust it.
That's all right. There's no boards in it.
Oh, I unplugged the. Okay, I unplugged the
Scoreboard.
the scoreboard. So obviously, it looks like the boards lay in this
Yeah.
way. Yeah.
Yep.
Wow, Richie, it's got to be the last one in the world. Does anybody have one?
If anyone out there sees that and has one, let me know. I'd love to see.
This is Mr. Monaco.
Yeah,
he needs to have every Monaco in existence
I
except mine.
have the world record.
Well, I have a nice one. I actually found a new old stock steering wheel.
Oh my God, I'm
From
so
my
jealous.
Monaco.
I'm so jealous.
It was brand new. It was wrapped. I bought it. It was on eBay, I think.
I'm jealous.
I paid, I think, $90 for it.
So what I was gonna say, because you guys weren't able to
Fine.
really see the extent of what I got here. If you want, I'll take the camera.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust this ladder
Yeah.
to Frank.
So if you take a look, this is what it looks like from up here.
I can make jokes, Frank.
All
You
right.
make jokes with me.
So from up here, I can see, starting over there, a couple arachnid dart machines. We got a Sea Devil, not Sea Wolf, a Sea Devil.
A mechanical version.
Mechanical version, yep. And then we got the Warp and the Rally X, a
I will
Pango,
zoom in, so don't worry.
Venture and Pepper 2. We got a Mach 3 cockpit.
Wow, they're big.
Yep, there's a beautiful stunt cycle in there. A Bagman, a Defender, a Millipede, Tutankhamun, Pigskin AD, a Chicken Shift,
The only one left, probably.
Cheyenne, Battle Zone, Major Havoc.
Dedicated?
I don't have it dedicated. It's a Tempest conversion. A Return of the Jedi, Ice Cold Beer. What else is in there that I didn't say? Oh, a Sky Kid, an original Sky Kid. A Mega Race is in there. Cubert.
Full-size?
I have a cockpit and a full-size
Is that a
stand-up.
full-size
Yeah, that's a regular
I
stand-up.
can't tell, folks.
Yeah, yeah. They got a Frogger back there. There's a Hang-On. And you guys already went back there and saw that. But there's also a Seawolf right over there too. Remember I said Sea Devil?
Yeah.
There's a beautiful Seawolf right over there.
I'm looking for the electronic game. It's an upright machine called Sea Wolf. It's called Sea Wolf.
Let's count how many times he says Sea Wolf.
If you do have one, if you can get it, how much it's going to be. You know what I mean? So I'll get back to you.
Okay.
And don't feel that I'm putting you off by not leaving my number, because I don't leave my number with anybody. But I'll call you back and you let me know if you can get it. It's a machine called Sea Wolf, and I like it a lot. And well, if I didn't like it, I wouldn't be calling you. You know, I guess you're just one person, I guess, that has arcade machines. There are a lot of people, so I'm going to call a lot of people to see everybody's prices. But I'm sure, it ain't going to be more than like $300, I would imagine. But, you'll tell me. I'm looking for one that's in, clean condition and everything. You'll tell me first if you can get it at all. If you have access to that particular machine, the Sea Wolf.
And there's a Timber right there. Captain America and the Avengers. A Tron. And then over in my pinball area, we got Playboy, Kiss, Cleopatra, Kings of Steel, Stargate, and 8-Ball.
And I see right here a Kiss
Yep.
getting a new paint
That's a
job.
Kiss getting a new paint job.
Yeah, he's already got it nicely sanded.
Yep. Oh, yeah, and of course, my love 720.
Yes, but it looks like it's seen better days.
Well, it's in the middle of a restoration.
Everything here is.
Yeah.
Did he ever get
We put life on hold.
Donkey Kong.
We definitely get stuff done here.
We put life on hold because of the Donkey Kong.
So you put life on hold, would you say 2 months?
3 to 4.
3 to 4 months, okay. Yeah, I guess it would be to get.
Here, I'm going to hand back to Frank.
And now, It's done, Richie. Kong off is finished until next year. Any idea where you might be doing it next year?
Well, I have a meeting with the Philadelphia 76ers on Wednesday. That's my first person of interest. They're the first people that came to me. That's Wednesday. The Mall of the Americas has contacted me. That's another one. Original Twin Galaxies, the city of Ottumwa, Iowa, has come to the table with a very nice offer. But, of course, I want to make it bigger and better every year.
And you want to get paid a lot of money, I hope.
Yeah, this time.
We do it for the money because you got to pay your bills.
This time. In the past, I haven't done very well financially.
I used to badger Richie. I said, make money. Have fun, but make money.
Yeah, I got to start.
Yeah,
I got to start
money.
really making money instead of only doing it for love.
Yes, Richie's involved with love. I did a lot of love, but I also have to pay everybody every week. Oh.
I got a few more. I got a few more things to show you.
You want to shake hands, right? Oh,
Yeah, as long as there's money, it's going to transfer.
Here, I'll bring it out to you guys.
Okay, hurry, because we're in a rush.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Now, this look, wait a minute.
That's
got
track and field.
Oh, okay. I got confused. We did have one, but this possibly is the only color cocktail table.
Smooth.
I didn't do that.
Oh, you did.
I just leaned on it.
I saw that.
Oh.
That's okay. There's
The
already
staples didn't hold it.
You know, we had some other things on there too.
I
but,
leaned on it.
You know.
Actually, if you think about it, these are just kind of sitting in there. Now, the camera's my witness. I did nothing. The front of our ice cold beer needs a replacement. Our pole position, but there's lots of these pole positions around. Richie, I have 2 cocktail Donkey Kongs that probably work, but they're bad flybacks. You want to buy them?
Yeah, I'll buy them.
I'm going to get rid of them.
Yeah, I'll buy them for you. Off you. So this I found on the side of the road at a garage sale.
Okay.
And my idea is to paint it Donkey Kong colors. What it is basically, yeah, what it is basically is you put tickets or whatever inside, close it up, and then, you know, got the crank. Is there a crank on that side?
No.
But I got to put a crank on it, and you spin it up, spin it, and then...
It's almost as though this was made for Donkey Kong.
Well, I'm glad you just said that, because watch this. This is not whatsoever changed. It was perfectly made to sit on top of a Donkey Kong. How? Look at the clearance on both sides. It's like it was made for a Donkey Kong topper. Wow. I didn't change that. You can tell by the wood. It fits perfect. What are the odds of that?
The only one.
Like an 1/8 inch on each side. I was pretty happy when I got that.
This man, things just fall into place, don't they?
Not always. Sadly, not always. Just so happens to be things are going my way now.
Well, you got a beautiful, beautiful lady.
Oh yeah, she's awesome, and
You've
she
got
works her ass
beautiful
off.
kids that we already know.
She works her buns off.
She does.
She's
But she
cool.
loves it. She loves doing
I
this.
do. I do. I enjoy the work.
I think the only thing she would appreciate, though, when you do get a big check, is to put an air conditioning system in.
Yeah, we do. Oh, did you guys notice all my Balicente stuff up top?
No.
Those are all my
I
cartridges.
saw the cartridges down below, too.
Yeah, I have probably
Oh, look at all the
200.
control panels.
Yeah, there's my control panel stock.
Those ones up in
And
the
just like
rafters.
me, I'll bet he knows if I said,
Yes.
do you have a Kung Fu Master control
Yes,
panel?
absolutely.
And the velvet rope is up there because it is a velvet rope area.
Yeah, that's the velvet rope area, not
And it
allowed
was
there.
carefully put up there. It was carefully sectioned off.
I have so many projects, open projects. It's just my head spins. I come in here
There's the
sometimes,
playfield
my head
from
spins.
Kiss.
Yeah, that's my kiss
Sometimes you
playfield.
have to figure out what you want to do. A Street Fighter, it's seen its better days. Oh yeah, I guess it has.
Yeah, those are just for parts.
Okay.
Disco Fever.
Well, that's a nice game. What's that one back there, Williams?
That's not. I don't. That's Grand Prix.
Mechanical.
Yeah,
Okay.
Mechanical Grand Prix.
Oh, somebody painted the front blue.
Probably.
Yeah. Okay.
But again, those are for parts. And then that Turbo Mini, I'm bringing that back to life.
What a great game that is.
Yeah.
You know, Richie, the golden stuff is better. I don't care what people say.
I agree.
Donkey Kong is one of the greatest games of all time. Asteroids, all these wonderful games that have all these great memories to us.
Did you notice? You didn't say anything. Look what's laying on its side on top of the games over there. My probably 5th Monaco G3. Remember I said how many? You said how many do I have? Can you see it? It's laying on its side on top of.
I also see, since you're right there, the board cage.
Star
That's
Trek.
the Star Trek from the cockpit.
Yeah, that's the cockpit. Star Trek. That's the
Good
board
place
cage.
for it. God, what an awful system that was. Electronically, game-wise, great.
Yep.
But horrible electronics. I'm sorry, I had to say that. It's true. But when it works, a great game.
Come on out, check it out. And so these I found on the side of the road. These are barrel chairs.
Are you coming through? Oh, okay.
And I was gonna have these all at the Kong off. I got them $10 each on the side of the road. Old chairs, but as barrels.
Wow.
So those were gonna be the Kong off stools.
It wasn't the same place where the other barrels were, was it?
No, different place. I was gonna get that ready for the Kong off, but I didn't have time.
And here's your other lady in your life, Sarah.
Yeah.
And you made me lunch.
We did.
Good.
We
Finally.
have lunch for you.
Oh,
Finally. This is a good place to eat it, out here in the cool area.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cooler out here.
This is very nice. It's a picnic. Now, where else can you have a picnic where you share the same floor with a Street Fighter rebuild and 2 Atari footballs?
That's why we do it.
The only place in town. Well, Richie, this has been great.
Thank you.
We
Is that
had a
fresh
great
mozzarella?
time with you guys.
Oh, fresh mozzarella.
We had so much fun, and we had so much fun. And you got dedication here, and you got a great operation.
Thank
We
you.
expect to return this time next year after the next Donkey Kong off. Do you think it'll be July? You're not sure, I guess.
Yeah, around the same.
July-ish.
Around the same time frame. Have a piece of mozzarella.
The question is, Richie, I actually will ask the customer, do you think he'll be able to find more Donkey Kongs out there?
Oh, there's got to be.
What we figured,
There's a lot more
what you
than
think?
a
There's
lot.
like 50,000 were made, right?
Yeah, there's a lot.
Wild Donkey Kong.
They're still floating around. Unfortunately, people convert them to other games. But you're now making harnesses, right? But he keeps all the original boards because you have to do that to have a tournament.
Yep. Tournament has to
And
be.
the original joystick.
Yep, original joystick. I even sometimes get upset when they change the button because they try to find a button with a shorter stroke.
Oh. Yeah, the original button is a micro switch. There it is, right there. And you have to have that long stroke.
With the little ball on
Right.
the end. Like a
Yep.
roller.
I don't necessarily put the original buttons in mind.
Well, for the competition, I feel that it's
competition.
needed.
Yeah. Because they have a certain feeling when you push it.
Yep.
Frank, it's time we go.
Wrap it up.
We should get some kind of a present for coming. Can you? How about a picture tube with heavy burning?
Sure. You got it.
Oh, she likes that idea. I hope.
One more,
Yeah.
I don't have to
Yeah.
figure out where to put it.
Ready for the recycler. That's where you've got to put it. Get them recycled. Well, thank you guys for this wonderful tour. And we walked right by Granny and didn't even mention her. Does Granny have a story?
Granny's getting put back together again.
Yep, there are not many Grannies. But
This
that's
came
not
out-
the one
this
from the
came out
arcade,
pretty
is it?
nice. It is the one from the arcade.
It is. Okay, so we saw that in an earlier video. And look, where are you going to see Granny and the Gators and Baby Pac-Man right next to each other? Look at this. These are hard to play. Oh, the overlay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
This was, I think, my first project here.
Mm-hmm.
So Granny is going to get renovated.
Yup.
Yeah, people can reference these other videos. I'm putting links in. Richie doesn't know that
Hey,
yet.
finish what's in your bowl first.
So you can watch for hours. You can have a Richie Knuckle Fest.
I like it. Knuckle Fest. Oh, here, I got something
That
to
could
show
be
you.
the name of the print shop. Knuckle Fest.
I got something really
Printing.
cool to show you. Come here, check this out, guys.
Let's see. What does this man have to show us? Emma, what do you think he's going to show her? Oh, look at that. Doesn't that look like fun? Oh, wow. It looks so soft.
That's a big Mario. That's my mom's pillow.
What?
The typewriter.
So this is my cash register, like a 1920s cash register.
I see when you did that, the lights dimmed for a second.
And then look what I got here.
Money?
Original from the Civil War era.
Oh, wow.
Look at this.
What a beautiful lock.
Isn't that crazy? Look at how that
It says
thing is made.
approved secure tumbler lock.
That is so
Look at that thing.
60s.
Isn't that serious? That's Hillary Clinton.
And it's been approved, Richie.
I know, isn't that crazy?
So, thank you for your hospitality.
Oh,
Sarah.
my pleasure, my pleasure.
I'll give you a hug. And Lucas. Thank you, sir. And little Emma. Hi. And of course, Faith.
What?
Bye. Oh, give her.
Okay, stop stepping over the food, honey. That's how next thing is going to be. Thank you.
We go together, see?
Aren't I blessed?
Look, you had
How
a
lucky
nice
I am.
day in the life of Richie. And healthy a go-go.
Yeah.
This is why the man is 40 pounds lighter. Look at him. Little fella.
Noah!
And I'm gaining his weight. I should have him roll me down on that roller cart down the step.
That was funny.
That actually sounds fun.
It would be fun briefly.
Daddy, I found a
Until I hit rock bottom.
Hey, Emma, you going to give Todd a hug?
Hug. I get my goodbye hug.
I'm gonna get you dunked down like a plow.
At the hammock. It would end at the hammock, wouldn't it, young man? Oh. Now, this is the life. Oh. I didn't see that. I was looking up the... He didn't spill the bowl. The food's still intact. Quick, it's almost been 10 seconds.
Daddy, only one.
Has it been 10 seconds? 10 second rule.
I like my food.
This is the life.
You got me.
Arcade a go-go. It's time we go.
All right, guys. Be safe, okay?
You too.
Get home safe. We love you.
Love you.
Good night.
Bye, guys.
That was fun, wasn't it? Well, we'll come back in a year and see what happens. Good night.